فإن طلقها فلا تحل له من بعد حتى تنكح زوجا غيره فإن طلقها فلا جناح عليهما أن يتراجعا إن ظنا أن يقيما حدود الله وتلك حدود الله يبينها لقوم يعلمون.
So Allah is indicating that I want it to work out. He wants it to work out. But if in the rare case it doesn't work out, فَلَا تَحِلُّ لَهُ مِن بَعْدُ, then she's no longer halal for him. Meaning he divorced her a third time. He hates her guts. Every time her name is said, he throws a spit. He goes, too, I can't even hear her name or whatever. He dramatizes. But you know what? After a year, he goes, I miss her, man. I love her. Oh, I was so stupid. I don't know what I did. And he starts calling her up and leaving her voicemails and saying, I'll take you back now. I'm so sorry. I'm a changed man. I've been taking counseling sessions. I know we divorced 3 times, but love is stronger than that. And all of that. And he just starts sending her flowers and all this kind of stuff, right? And she's now, in her head, she's getting messed up. Like, should I go back to him or what? Well, Allah says, actually, you can't take her back now. You could take her back and, cross the limits Allah set. That's fine. You could do whatever you want. But if you want to stay within the bounds of Allah, she is no longer yours. That story is over. And the only way you can take her back, now look at this instruction Allah put. حَتَّى تَنْكِحَ زَوْجًا غَيْرَهُ, until she marries another man other than him. And فَإِن طَلَّقَهَا, and if in the rare likelihood that her new husband divorces her, then you can marry her back. How much is that going to burn? How much is that going to burn? That she's with another man. And then in the off chance that she might divorce that other guy, then you can marry her again. Now this, by the way, the Shari'i principle there, why is it put in place? It's put in place so you think 1,000 times before you divorce your wife, can I tolerate her being with another man? Can I imagine that thought? If I can't tolerate it, maybe I shouldn't be divorcing her in the first place. This is put in place because even the imagination of that burns any man with ghira. We can't stand it. If we have any ounce of decency in us, that even the thought of it doesn't even cross our mind. And if that thought you can't imagine that thought, then you shouldn't be considering divorce the final divorce anyway. You shouldn't be doing it. That's the actual wisdom in this commandment. But in some Muslim societies, this is actually turned into a side industry. So you got heated up, you divorced your wife 3 times, oh man, I'm messed up now, I can't take her back, this and that, but I don't want to do haram either. So they have literally how we have paper marriages for immigration purposes, right? You got paper marriages, you got a paper marriage, you just marry her on paper at least for a week, then you can divorce her, I'll pay you a few thousand, and then I can marry her again. If this is not Bani Israel, I don't know what is. If that's not, they played with the law of Allah. And this is literally to the T happening in our books. So we don't have the power to change the word of Allah. The Bani Israel, the Jews, were actually capable of changing the word of Allah. And Allah did not, protect the Torah the way in which He protected the Quran. But even if we can't change the word of the Quran, what do? We change the way it's supposed to be used. We play with it. And technically, I did what the Sharia says. Well, good luck with that on Judgment Day. Show Allah, well, technically, I did kind of follow the Sharia. That's not following the Sharia. That's a joke. Because فَإِن طَلَّقَهَا, even if he divorces her, not if you tell him to divorce her, or if you cause the divorce to happen. He's the subject of the verb. The new husband, if he decides for some reason that he doesn't want to marry her anymore, then they can come back. فَلَا جُنَاحَ عَلَيْهِمَا أَن يَتَرَاجَعَا, and this might happen. And there's no harm on either of them if they come back to each other. إِن ظَنَّا أَن يُقِيمَا حُدُودَ اللَّهِ, if they're both convinced this time that they'll be able to maintain the bounds set by Allah.